All right, and we are back. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And we are doing more test streams, testing on YouTube today. And this is now on the VPN. So yeah, we'll stream here for like 20 minutes or so. And, oh, hold on, let me hit that over. Yeah, let's do this properly. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. We are doing some more testing on the internet. This time we are back on the VPN, and this is so far working pretty well. Like last time we started the stream and it was kind of shaky. Like we'd already dropped a couple of frames and we have dropped nothing right now. So it kind of feels like no matter what, with the VPN, it's going to be very good. That's what it feels like right now. Without the VPN, not as good. It's definitely better than before. And the performance does vary between Twitch and YouTube. But the VPN seems to make every use case better so far. Also, not sure if everyone... Okay, it seems concurrent viewers. Hey, you're back. Okay, did it just restart in the same window, or you had to like refresh and go find a different stream? Like a different page to find this new instance of it? Oh, I see a slip. There was a slip. Okay. You have to wait before you can type. Okay. No biggie. So yeah, we're back on VPN. I see that we just dropped a couple frames there. Not a biggie. But yeah, we'll see over the course of like 20 minutes or so how... Yeah, you have to refresh. I had to create like a different stream, even though like it doesn't let me just restart it, which is weird. So yeah, there'll be two different instances when you go watch the VODs if I don't delete them. So that's a whole thing. We'll figure that out. So yeah, Gali, do you have any exciting plans for the weekend? What can you expect from a service without emotes? Yeah, like I said, as much as I want to move over to YouTube, part of the why I won't is stuff like that. The not as fun emotes, the interface is weird as a streamer and as a viewer. I do like the idea of super chats though. The idea that you have to pay to put messages up on the screen. I know I do that for free. I don't know if I... But if you want your message to be super big, you can pay. You can make a donation for that. I think it's cool that YouTube has that, and it's a great way to quickly get a lot of donations as a streamer. I mean, I did commissions for later levels, but they were pro bono because it's for a good cause. I got my first paid commission job. Also, wow, paid commission. Congratulations. Did you do that like privately? Did you set it up through like Fiverr or yeah, what's the story behind that? But yeah, congratulations. Well deserved. You do great work, and I'm glad you are being compensated accordingly. Appropriately. And I saw the dragon work that the dragon gif you posted on Twitter. That was awesome, by the way. This is not... Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail out on that T-spin setup there. That's okay. Ooh, I just created a weird gap. That's alright. Let's clear that off. So I'm drawing a GIF for Nico Jones from WordPress. He wants his logo animated in pixel art. Ah, okay. He saw my Twitter and sent me a DM. That's cool. Yeah, Nico Jones, I've seen around. The dragon's a lot of work. I can imagine it being a lot of work. Nico Jones, I have not interacted with directly, but we definitely hang out in the same circles. The dragon head will be very tough to animate. Well, best of luck with that. I'm sure you can do it, and I'm sure it'll look great at the end. And yeah, logos and stuff. That's still in the back of my head. Commissioning an artist to do the rebrand for In Third Person is something that I do want to do. It's kind of lower on the list, but it's something that I want to do. And I want to update my logos, my avatar, possibly the website design. I don't know if I can. At the very least, the header image I'd like to update. The overlays I would like to update so that they all look consistent with whatever this new look is. I gotta find... Oh man, why is it gonna take so long to get the... Okay, I gotta bail out. Find the right artist, and then get enough money to pay that artist to do this work. I still have to set up a business page, though. I can post emojis instead of emotes. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, Google Mods. Google Mods. Alright, I will let that slide this time. But it did not like that. Alright, I should be looking at the frames here. Ooh, yeah, this is performing... This is definitely performing better with the VPN versus not the VPN. This is at like 0.3 dropped frames. This is butter. Uh-oh. I hope you find the right artist. Thank you. I have one in mind who might be able to do what I'm looking for. But I want to see more of this person's work. And also, before I like seriously inquire, I want to have at least what I think is enough money to approach this person and be like, hey, can you do this for me? The stream is looking very good, thank you. Yeah, we've dropped like only 49 frames total. Like it's at 0.3 versus the without the VPN where it was like 0.9. Also, that was a terrible drop. Huh. So, lessons learned so far is that the stream to YouTube is generally smoother than the stream to Twitch, but you can improve performance on both through VPN, at least in my particular case. That is something to note. Gally, besides later levels, which other like bloggers do you interact with or like have relationships with? Also, we're top 3. I've been like not really paying attention to my performance in these games at all. I'm still scoring very well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is... Okay. Not the end of the world. Not... Okay, now we're done. Top two. Top two. Yeah, the stream is... I'd only NordVPN... If only NordVPN would sponsor me. And you have relationships with Lightning Ellen and Gaming Diaries. But Later Levels writes me very often on Twitter to check in on how my depression's going. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad that she is there to support you on that level. And shout outs to Lightning Ellen. Shout outs to Gaming Diaries. I know Lightning Ellen announced that she just kind of... She vacated this scene. I hope she's doing well. And wherever she wants to do. And yeah, Gaming Diaries I've talked to a couple times, mostly on the Later Levels channel. She's been over here once, and that was cool. Yeah, the bloggers I talk to or have relationships with, Jason over at Downstab. You can find him at twitch.tv/jsick06. He's with me on Boss Rush. We did a podcast together. I've known him for almost a decade, and we met in real life. He lives in California, and we happened to be in Vegas the same weekend, and we had breakfast together one time. I think we talked about this like earlier this week. Double Jump over at... Oh, I should talk about his blog, downstab.com. Downstab.com. Double Jump, Chris and Rachel over at Double Jump. Of course, I talk about them like literally every stream. They're like promoted right here in the ticker literally every minute. Same with Jason as well. We met through, I think, yeah, Chris found one of my VODs from a stream, me playing a Ninja Turtles game that she actually I have that game. Oh, he is the one you talked about. Yes, that Jason over at downstab.com, and Double Jump over here. They're in the ad as well. And there, downstab.com. Yeah, check out that site. There was a Ninja Turtles game I streamed a couple of years ago. Let me we can talk about that here. Here, let me... Oh, this is what I use the room cam for. So you can see where I go and get these games. Alright. Although you still can't really see it because the game shelf is over here. But you can see that I'm up, and I think it's right here. Yeah. Alright. You will check them out. Yeah. So Chris and Rachel over at Double Jump. Couple of years ago, when I was still trying to get the channel off the ground, I streamed a demo from the Mario Kart Double Dash demo disc, and it had this really bad Ninja Turtles game on it. Awful. And hello. She saw my video, commented on my blog, and then I saw her and her sister's blog, Rachel, and I was like, oh, these two do really cool stuff. And I like reading more and more and following them. They're posting every day. I was like, I think it would be cool if we worked on something. And so I reached out, and a couple of months later, we put out a pair of posts on each other's blogs, and then they started streaming. Hey, you're back. And yeah, they started streaming. Well, I was also streaming, and then they came on my show, Boss Rush. Well, our show, Boss Rush, and they're on here all the time, and I'm watching their stream all the time. And yeah, the game that started it all was this trash Ninja Turtles game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on GameCube. It's awful. And I have no plans on playing this anytime soon. I have it to commemorate my friendship with Chris and Rachel, and unless I'm playing with them, I'm never playing this piece of garbage again. Slice and Dice. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, really bad game, but shout outs to them. They're probably like, yeah, Jason, Chris and Rachel and Matt over at Biff Bam Pop are like the bloggers that I'm closest to. And yeah, Matt, I met him in college the first time around. I've known him for over 15 years at this point. And yeah, we were podcasting together like years before we did the streaming thing. And yeah, for a number of years I just didn't reach out to anybody. Like Jason I've known for about a decade now. Matt I knew beforehand, but I didn't really reach out all that much on WordPress. I still kind of don't. But yeah, bloggers that I probably have more of a connection to now. Ian over at Adventure Rules. Yeah, Kim and Pete I've been talking to a lot more over at Later Levels. And I think that's kind of it. Gaming Diaries, we've talked a little bit on the Later Level stream and commented on each other's like social posts here and there, but like nothing like super serious. You should stream that, make it an event, awful month, and only play awful games. But then I have to play awful games, and I don't want to do that. Also, very specifically, that Ninja Turtles game, it would not be right if I stream that by myself or with anyone that isn't Chris and Rachel. Like, it has to be them. And I will not do it any other way. I think streaming makes it way more personal. It can't. Yeah, absolutely. I think that because you're hearing my voice in real time and you see my face and we were able to like have a conversation versus you're reading something I wrote days or weeks in advance and then you comment on it like, and there's this like huge delay, and it's usually like you comment on a blog and maybe they comment back and that's kind of the end of the conversation. Definitely seeing someone on stream can help build like make it more personal, for sure. Yeah, what are some examples here of that? Yeah, Chris and Rachel over at Double Jump. I think that I got to know them a lot better when through the stream. Like, we talked on Discord and we collaborated on posts and stuff, but a lot of what I know of them is watching their stream and talking to them there. And who else? Yeah, Kim and Pete over at Later Levels. Like, I've followed Kim's blog for years and she's followed my stuff for years too. But most of it was in passing, and we didn't really talk until the Extra Life Marathon, when they came by and watched for a long time. And Pete, what's it called? And then now that they're streaming and they have their mics set up and all that, it definitely adds a level of personal connection there. Like, I know a lot more weird stuff about Pete than I would have known otherwise. Kim, not as much. Pete, definitely. Makes a special on Ninja Turtles with Chris and Rachel. It's KRIS, Kristen and Rachel. And yeah, it has to be them. Will not do it any other way. And they know this. I'm pretty sure they know this too. Yeah, they live not close to here. So, not sure if I'm going... And yeah, this game has no online play, and I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon, but it's on the bucket list. Oh, also bloggers I know, Hanny. Shoutouts to Hanny over at the Hanny Corner. She's great. She has not written of late. Her life situation has changed, which has made it difficult for her to write. But yeah, shoutouts to Henny as well. We made one of my favorite blog posts you can find on her blog over at the Henny Corner, of just the transition of going from writing to video and the challenges that come with that. And like, it's thousands of words long. It took us like over 2 weeks to write, but it's such a cool back and forth. Oh, sorry, Mr. No worries, no worries. But yeah, if you ever get the chance, I highly recommend checking out their stream, twitch.tv/xdoublejump. Randy and I are regular viewers of them. Like, even if before I like became friends with them, I was watching their channel, so they're definitely worth checking out. Yeah, when I got into blogging, I followed other gaming channels because the tutorial said to do so, but several bloggers are really friendly. Yeah, I was on WordPress. Like, I've been doing this now we're in year 11 of my in third person, and there was no follow function when I started on WordPress a decade ago. Oh no, that was supposed to go in the hole over there. You can probably see where I tried to go, and this is not great. Okay. Top tier strats right there. See how much junk we're sending out? All those stars flying out to other people. All part of the plan, right? All part of the plan. Make it rain. But yeah, I will say, like, I throw a lot of shade at blogging as a medium. I think that back in my day, we couldn't follow people. Yeah, that wasn't a concept that was a thing. For all the shade that I have thrown at blogging in recent years, talking about, like, the medium is not as relevant as it used to be, how it's a niche of a niche, there are very few readers of blogs nowadays. There are a lot more people consuming video content, and at this point the audience for what I write is mostly just other writers. I've met probably the best internet friends I have made have come from blogging. Then there's absolutely value in that. Also, top 10. Can we get a number 1 spot? No, we cannot. And yeah, so far performance-wise, again, we're streaming. Yeah, this is like 0.4, so this is fantastic on the VPN. Yeah, most readers are other bloggers. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the audience is a lot smaller. The audience is a lot smaller. So there's just, I'm not gonna, the potential reach for any of my blog posts is not the same. That said, the single most popular thing I've done is on my blog. So yeah, I throw all this shade about like having a higher potential reach, but my Universal Fighting Game Guide, like when you capture all the posts together, and it's like 20-30 posts, they've generated like over 100,000 page views. So, and I haven't made anything that on any platform that has performed as well as the Universal Fighting Game Guide. And that thing is going to perform well, like, knock on wood, but I have a feeling that that thing is going to perform well for me till like the end of time. And it's going to, because like at this point it's very much ingrained in Google SEO, and it's a subject that people are searching for, like fighting game tips, and it's still a niche of a niche, that genre, and it's written in such a way that if, regardless of what fighting game you play, you will find value in it. And yeah, by virtue of that, I've hit like the blogging lottery, and my numbers will always be above my expectations as long as that thing is kicking. I know, controversial move right there. I may... Oh, no! Yeah, definitely regret that. Gali says, my abridged Steam reviews normally link to my blog where readers can see the full reviews, so that's a constant stream of traffic for me too. That's fantastic. That's smart. Very smart. All right, so this is doing really well for us here at like half a percent. I think that is an acceptable amount. Yeah, I'm dead. That is an acceptable fail rate there. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and we'll be back. We'll actually be on Mixer in like half an hour. Hopefully half an hour, fingers crossed. I've got to wait for the code to come in. There's some stuff I want to take care of while offline. And yeah, I'm gonna start writing the note to it's doing too well. I'm gonna write a note to the ISP to tell them about the results so far, and then we'll be back because YouTube has no emotes. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, we're gonna shut it down. I will be on Mixer, mixer.com/in3rdperson. I'll throw that link here. You don't have to have a Mixer account to watch me. Oh, I typed it in wrong too. There it is. So yeah, I will be there in like half an hour if all goes according to plan. You can check out my Twitter as well. I'll post it when I'm live. I'm gonna take care of some administrative stuff in the meantime, but for now, thank you, Gali, for hanging out. I will hopefully see you over on Mixer soon. So yeah, back in a bit. Later.